Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Rick. It's Monday. I hope you guys have gotten off to a great start. I've been on it since yesterday, as far as this week is concerned, and I'm on a mission. And I want to talk to you briefly. I want to, obviously point you to the description box to see some of the things that we have going on that you can take advantage of from the business, basic business event, where we're going to teach a lot of basic business skills to help you be successful in your business. That links in personal development, emotional and psychological healing from trauma. The links are going to be in there. There's a link to my bio, so you can kind of get to know a little bit about me and what drives me, what makes me tick, and why I am good at what I do. But what I want to talk to you about is inactivity, an unwillingness to move on something that you profess to be passionate about or deeply concerned with accomplishing or having. I observe people for a living. I work with people and help them break down, analyze, anatomize, dissect their lives to look at the things that may not be working to their benefit. Nobody's perfect, so everybody has these blind spots. Everybody has these places that won't allow them to do what it is they need to do at the level they want to do it at. The goal is to reduce the number of blind spots, to reduce the number of inadequacies, so to speak, and blockages and limitations that jump out in front of you and literally stop you from being what it is that you need to be. And the one thing that I see that really totally blows my mind is how many people profess to want something and then they move casually through life in a lackadaisical approach to achieving it, if they move at all. Let me tell you something. Without massive energy, massive effort, a commitment that is relentless, you can say you want it all day. The thought is the beginning, but what you give your thought to consistently will drive your movement. So obviously there's something else that you're focused on. It may be fear. It may be apprehension and trepidation. It may be a concern about what other people will think. It could be a bunch of different things, but let me tell you, if you don't move on it, you won't have it. It's that simple. You're going to have to become something you're not in order to have the things you haven't had to this point. It's not about wishing for something. It's about determining that you're going to have something or you're going to do something, and then moving toward it in a way that you develop, that you grow, that you become. You don't get what you are, you get what you become. You get who you are. And so this is the thing that I see. Les Brown has a saying that when you act casually towards your dreams, you end up a casualty. I'm pretty sure I didn't paraphrase it anywhere close to what he said. But anyway, the idea is casual behavior produces casual results, and those casual results normally lead to you being a casualty of life, casualty of circumstance, casualty of situation. You become collateral damage in your own life because you've decided to sit still, to play it safe, to move at a pace that does not produce the type of results that you're saying you want. Let me explain something. Anything that I've been able to do that has value attached to it, anything that I've been able to do that I can look at and say and hang a proud sticker on it and say, I'm proud I accomplished this. I'm grateful I was able to experience this. It came with work. It came with commitment. Oftentimes it came with discomfort. But what happened is I learned that the discomfort is always justified by the level of the reward. In other words, I've never gone through something to have something and the pain was far greater than the reward. It's never happened. The reward always justifies the pain when you're moving towards something. Now, when you're out there doing things and creating situations where you're causing yourself pain and it has no intrinsic value, that's a whole other thing. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is when you sit up and see something, I'm going to start that business. I'm going to get my finances in order. I'm going to improve my marriage. I'm going to develop a program. Whatever the situation is, I am going all. I'm going to enhance my career. I'm going to enhance my value in the market. Whatever it is, it starts with you saying what you want and then determining the first action and taking it. It isn't even until you take that first action that the dynamic of faith is activated. You're going to have to move on something that is virtually or close to perceivably being impossible to the average mind before you activate faith. Sitting up and just saying, man, I know I need to do it and I believe I can do it doesn't activate faith. It just says what you say you believe. But here's the thing about faith. Faith is this thing that when you really truly possess it, it drives you to do something. When you have a faith, it literally dictates how you move, how you act, how you behave. And so if you really truly believe that you can do something exceptional, that you can do something extraordinary, that you can do something phenomenal in this world, you will find yourself moving toward it. You will find yourself acting in accordance to what you say you believe. I'm watching people and I'm looking at you and you're sitting there, you're talking about, I want this, I want that. Tell me how I can have this, how I can have that. Then when someone tells you, you don't want to do it. You want the promise without the process. You want to have the prize, but you don't want to put in the work. I'm really sorry to tell you this, but that's not how it's going to happen. You're going to have to wake up. You're going to have to look at yourself and you're going to have to say, today I'm going to get it. And here's the thing. There isn't a perfect time. And I can tell you that all the things that I've been able to accomplish in the last year have been accomplished with a great deal of adversity going on in my life, with a great deal of pain and discomfort that was heavy enough for me to sit up and just say, you know what, man, I'll worry about this when I get through this. I'll worry about this when this is over. I'll worry about this when I finally figure this out. I'll worry about... No, I wake up every day. The first words out of my mouth are thank you, because I'm creating a state of mind of gratitude, because gratitude has a way of mitigating and neutralizing pain and frustration, and it takes you away from a place of negative ideas, negative thoughts, negative expectations. Gratitude is the gateway to abundance. It's the place that sits up and says, yes, I'm going through this, but that's not the totality of my life. Yes, I'm going through this, but that doesn't define me. Yes, I'm experiencing this, but this is temporary. That's a circumstance. That's a situation. It is a temporary reality that I will overcome, that I will come out of, that I will rise up out of. It doesn't have the power to hold me. I'm walking in purpose. It doesn't have the power to hold me. I'm standing in an understanding of who I am. I know my identity. I'm operating in something greater than what's trying to tackle me, what's trying to pull me back, what's trying to knock me down. I refuse to give into it. I'm not turning back. No surrender, no retreat. I'm trying to get you to understand that there's something beyond your pain. There's something beyond your discomfort. There's something beyond the frustration. There's something beyond the disappointment. You're going to have to stand up and move out there. You're going to have to be willing to put some skin in the game. You're going to have to take a chance on yourself. It's far too many of you asking people to take chances on you, and you're not taking a chance on yourself. You want somebody to invest more in you than you're investing in yourself. That is never going to be the equation for success. You got to get out there so bad and get after so hard that people start to believe in your vision more than you do. That's how you get people to come in and buy into what you're doing. That's how you get people to invest in you. That's how you get people to want to be a part of what you're doing. You're going to have to get out there and put some skin in the game. You're going to have to say, look at what I'm doing. If I have to do it by myself, I will. Too casual. Too casual. Look, like I said, there are a bunch of links in there, but there are a couple of links that are specifically aimed at working with me. I want a few people who are ready to put in massive action. I want a few people who are looking and saying, you know what, today is the day. This is the week that I change the rest of my life. I'm going to be committed. I'm ready to go. I don't want no iffies, and I want people who are going to sit down and work with me and become committed to getting something that they've never come close to before, because it's there for the asking, it's there for the taking, it's there for you to reach out and seize, but it's not going to come running to you. You're going to have to go get it. Now that's my challenge to you. That's what I'm calling you on. I want some people. I only want about 5 or 6 people who really want something. That's what I'm going after, 5 or 6. You determine what way you want to work with me out of the links that are in the description box. There's a brief description about which ones are what and what they cost. But at the end of the day, yes, you're going to have to. Every last one of these has a discount associated with it, which means I'm investing in you. That discount is me taking money out of my pocket to make it easier for you to do what you're going to do. That's my investment in you. So now, what are you going to do? At some point, you got to stop making excuses. At some point, you got to sit up and say, you know what? It's nothing left but to do it. I'm either going to do it, or I'm going to sit up and I'm going to keep complaining and whining and talking about what I don't have, what I wish I have, what people have done to me and all that. Let me tell you something. Everybody's going through something. Everybody's going through something. And I am not one that's not empathetic to what people go through. I am an empath. I feel everything, which makes the thing I do that much more of a sacrifice, because I carry people's stuff with me. But it also makes me good at what I do, because I feel your desire, I feel your pain, I feel your frustration, I feel your yearning, and that's what drives me to help you. And that's another reason why I'm good at what I do. But what I'm telling you is, you have to come for it. If somebody's got to push you to it, you're not going to get there. If somebody's got to coach you to it, you're not going to get there. Somebody's got to lure you to it, you're not going to get there. You should be plowing through whatever's in front of you, getting there. Now that's my challenge to you. What are you going to do with it? That's simple. Stop balking on opportunities. And here's something else I want to give you so you understand. When I tell you that I'm giving you a discount and I'm investing in you, it's not forever. I know I've been going crazy this summer, so it may make people feel, oh, this is going to be like this. No, it's not. The prices actually went up this past weekend. What I'm doing right now is me, and I guarantee you, the people that I have brought in to make sure that this company gets to the next level are going to do their job and reel me in. So as soon as they see this, I'm probably going to get a phone call, which means it won't be available long. But I'm going to tell you this. For the next 24 hours, what's in that box is real. I will stand on that. So you got 24 hours to take advantage of it. It is Monday, 4:38. Well, it won't be that when I upload it. But from the time that I upload it, and it'll have a timestamp on it when it was uploaded, you got 24 hours. 24 hours to take action. And I'm only taking the first 5 people, because I can't fill my entire calendar with discounted prices. The pricing matrix is there for a reason. But I will take 5. Now, when it's over with, if not one person is taking it, I'm closing it, and I don't know what I'll offer and when I'll offer it later. But it's always going to be things offered. They might just be full price. And when it is full price, you look at it and you'll say, man, I could have had it at. And it'll still be worth every dime that I'm charging for it. It's actually worth more than what I'm charging. I make sure I give more value than what I'm asking. I make sure that if you come to me and say I'm trusting you with something, that you're getting more than what you're actually trusting me for. But you're going to have to put some skin in the game. You're going to have to get in it. I've invested in you. All you have to do is take advantage of it and invest in yourself. That's going to be up to you. And I am going to get off of here I got some things I need to do, but I had to drop in and share that with you while I'm moving around. And as soon as I get back in, I'm going to upload it. And at that point, the clock is ticking. And the question is going to be, what are you going to do? On that note, I'm out of here.